One of the questions I always get is how much detail should be written into action scenes. Is it best to describe every blood splatter, or should you sum up the entire engagement with a well-thought-out sentence? The problem is that the question itself is a misunderstanding of story. Story is change. Every scene, whether it's full of action or dialogue, serves the same purpose and exists as either an addition or subtraction to the label the hero holds at the time. Every scene is a mini story and has its own arcs because everything in a story arcs. You write an action scene the same way you would write a love scene, because they're the same thing. Writing is all about manipulation, and we do this through word choice and sentence structure. Action should be swift and violent, which means my sentences should be as well. I don't want to bog down my reader with long sentences any more than I want to telegraph my movements in a fistfight. Let the words be your punches. Keep them simple and direct. The goal should be empty space on the page. In action, less is more. It's important to remember that we need to care about the characters involved in the action, and this should start before the action begins. Exceptions to this rule are if you're showing how powerful the villain is, or showing the hero being brutalized to gain sympathy. But action should reveal character. This is one of my favorite fight scenes, and it's not just because of the way it's shot, but because at the end, Eli throws down his weapon in disgust. That instant told me everything I needed to know about the character. The action served a purpose, and I'm now ready to follow this guy all the way to the rock. But what did the fight look like on paper? This doesn't look anything like this, and it's not supposed to. It's important to remember that the reader wants to feel. Your job is to provide that feeling, and we do this by making every word fight for presence on the page. And don't forget to incorporate all of your senses. There are times when the wave from an explosion is so powerful that it makes you feel like your heart has skipped a beat and your feelings are singing. Other times you're so focused in on a target that the area around it becomes blurred and muffled. Your job is to make that a reality for your reader, and you do that through detailed description. But sometimes you don't. Sometimes the most powerful words are the ones left unwritten. There's only one story. There's only one person in that story, and that person is you.